Hey guys, what's going on? It's Uncle Tone. How you guys doing? Welcome to the Muesday vlog, aka Vacation Vlog Day, number 8. We are out with Scotty, looking at cars. And here we are. This is the vehicle that our guy Scotty, this dude, is looking at.
ABS.
And anti-lock brakes, sir, I believe is what ABS is.
I hate them.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you were to crash in something and it decides that it's going to unlock your brakes, you're into it.
This is the vehicle
I like to make that decision myself.
that Scotty is looking at. Actually, it's very much the same as your other car, except it's not a wagon. It's still a Taurus.
This is the length of the wipers.
It's also a little icy around here. I'm trying not to fall down because I'm wearing shoes, not boots. So, there you go. Cool. What does it look like inside? Actually, the keys are in it. The keys are in it. Let's just go. We'll just steal it. Let's go. It's cleaner than your car was.
Looks like it's cleaner than it, too.
Yeah, it's cleaner than your car was, sir.
The station that she had 3 missing kids. Anyways, this, that's not bad.
Yeah. It's cleaner than your car, sir. Your old car, anyway.
I looked in the trunk. Like, these things come down, right? And so you can use it as a station wagon as well, except for
Except not
slope.
being able to fit water jugs in there. But you don't do water stuff anymore anyway.
Could, but I'm not putting the water jugs in there anymore.
And now we're taking it for a test drive, because you got to take it for a test drive. It feels very familiar and yet different at the same time, because it's a different car. But it is largely the same inside.
7 years old, younger too.
That's true. So it feels different, yet familiar at the same time. Back home again, and now it's time for some Walking Dead. Finished watching Walking Dead. That was a pretty good episode. And now it's about 3:30 in the afternoon, and it's time to make some dinner. We're gonna have some chicken and roast potatoes. And the bus is here. It's bus time. Some chicken and baked potatoes and some veggies. I'm not sure what veggies we're gonna have yet, but we'll worry about that later. First thing up is chicken. So go ahead, take your chicken out of the freezer. There's another Cooking with Tone episode here, in case you guys didn't figure that one out. And you don't need to defrost it. Just take it out of the freezer, throw it in your roast pan, add some water, just a little bit of water, enough to cover the bottom of the pan. You don't need a lot because this is frozen, and it's gonna lose some moisture as it cooks. So that looks pretty good, just like so. Go ahead and cover it. Go ahead, turn on your oven to 325, like so. Throw it in the oven, and that's all you gotta do. Come back in about an hour. Cooking it from frozen does 2 things. One, it's gonna keep it tender and juicier. It's gonna be nicer when you cook it from frozen, because you keep the juices in there. They don't escape during defrosting, and some of the extra moisture and stuff stays in there. It's gonna end up tasting better. So there you go. But the first hour or so of cooking is just defrosting. So we're gonna come back and spice it later. And while the chicken is in, we are out for a walk on Muesday. It's Muesday, you gotta go for a walk. It's like a rule, you know. Particularly when it's this sunny and nice. We'll go out, get some fresh air, perk everybody up, get feeling better, and be awesome people. I think I may have just been not sleeping enough last week when I was not feeling well, because I was staying up late and getting up kind of early. And I went to bed last night around 12. I woke up this morning at 20 after 9. I feel better today. So I think maybe I just wasn't getting enough sleep last week. That could have been the problem. So there you go. Now we're out for a walk. It's a beautiful, lovely day. And the snow's melting. That, you know what that means, Fiora? It means spring's coming soon. Hopefully tomorrow. Well, maybe not tomorrow, but hopefully soon we'll get rid of some of this snow and I get my bike out again. I can start riding and stuff. That'd be great. Get out my good bike instead of the crummy winter bike. That'd be nice. Looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that. I miss my bike. I was reading the comments this morning on yesterday's video about when we were at Tim Hortons. We were at Tim Hortons yesterday? No, that was the day before yesterday. I was reading the comments this morning on the video we put up the day before yesterday when we went to Tim Hortons. And Neek247 had said that where she lives, the Tim Hortons doesn't have vanilla dips. Which is weird because every Tim Hortons around here has vanilla dips. And I mentioned this to Fiora, and Fiora was like, "What?" And we were discussing how if it was around here, Fiora would probably be holding protests, standing outside Tim Hortons with a sign, and she'd be like, "I'm waving this stick because there's no vanilla dip," you know, or something like that. Having sit-ins, you know, or organizing protests, because Fiora loves her vanilla dips. Don't you, my dear? Fiora's at that age where she doesn't like it when people touch her. But Fiora, listen. No, listen, Fiora, listen. Touching is a sign of affection. People touch each other when they like each other. It's a sign of affection.
It's not always say that way. My eye.
I'll poke you in the eye instead, how's that? Every time I want to show an affection, I'll poke you in the eye.
That's worse.
That's worse? Oh, okay.
You ever go to a restaurant?
And yeah, she's wearing a shirt that says "I'm a hug waiting to happen."
Yeah, I know.
But she doesn't want people to touch her.
Got it, Corbin. I did get that today.
Except Gemma. It's okay if Gemma touches her.
Yeah. Because you guys are BFF cousins. Yep.
Apparently. But not anyone else, though. Not
Especially
anyone else.
not me.
Just Gemma.
Especially not me.
But there you go. I threatened earlier to hug her in the middle of Tim Hortons.
No.
She was like, "No, you will not." In this exact voice.
No.
You will not.
Turned into like a demonic one.
Oh, Fiora. You're a mystery. I got some more Timbits, because, you know, Timbits.
Timbits.
The only excuse you need for getting Timbits is Timbits.
Timbits.
Tony, why'd you get more Timbits? Because Timbits. They're wonderful. Trista got one stole a plain one and dipped it in her coffee. Like this. There was dipping. Fiora also flicked a sprinkle in my coffee. So there's a sprinkle in the bottom of my coffee cup.
I forgot.
Because Fiora flicked a sprinkle in it. Didn't you? Did you sprinkleize my coffee?
Yeah. Does anybody remember the cactus story?
The cactus story?
Yes.
That's a great story. I like the story about the cactus that didn't have any prickles on it.
And the mouse.
And the mouse finding a phone.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good story.
Did he live in the phone?
No, he lived in the cactus.
Oh. But he got lost in the cactus, so how did
It's a big cactus.
It was quite a story that didn't really make a lot of sense, but
make a lot of
it did to
sense.
you, though. You were only 4, so, you know,
Made up a lot of fun
a
stuff.
lot of things that didn't make sense
pickle
when
story.
you were 4.
That was
Pickle's the greatest story about a pickle,
That one was completely unintelligible except for pickle.
except for pickle. Pickle, pickle, pickle. It was that big of a pickle. Yeah. That was
walk
you.
away?
Do you want to build a snowman out of Timbits at Tim Hortons?
Yeah.
Do you want to build a snowman? No!
Hey.
Snowman died.
Hey guys.
Snowman died.
Hey guys. You know what this is?
A sprinkle? What did you just do?
3 in there now.
That's like 3 now. You're a troublemaker. You're a troublemaker. Okay, we're back home again. It's been an hour. Actually, it's been more than an hour, but it's time to get back to the chicken for dinner again. We're gonna go ahead and just take the fork and flip it over. As you can see, it's nicely defrosted now, and it's cooking up really nice. We're gonna take some of our spices. Today we're using Cool Runnings garlic, pepper, and herb spices. I call it the Jamaican spices. Not that they're not Jamaican, it's just because of the old movie about the Jamaican bobsledding team. That's why I called it the Jamaican spices. I'm just gonna sprinkle some of those on there. Like so. Lovely. Go ahead and put the lid back on, throw those back in there. And then we got our baked potatoes that we have wrapped in foil. We washed and wrapped in foil. We're going to go ahead and throw those in there as well. And we'll come back in another hour. It's about an hour later. We're back out in the kitchen again. And the chicken is starting to smell really good. I'm going to go ahead and flip these over again. Just like so. Sometimes I argue with them about flipping because they don't always want to do what I tell them. It's a good thing I'm using the wrist strap because I almost just dropped the camera into the pot of chicken, which would have been a terrible idea. And then we're going to go ahead and spice the other side just like so after you flip them over. The spices stick really well right after you flip them over because they're still wet from the water, so the spices tend to stick really well to them. So there you go. I also like to throw in, at this point, a couple onions. Don't need to cut them up small or anything, just cut them in half and throw them in there. I like to throw some onion in there with them. And then you can go ahead, cover it up again, stick it back in the oven, and let it cook more. It has been about another 40 minutes, and I just went ahead and put some water on to make some corn. Really, whatever kind of vegetables you want, really. I like corn. Next time I'm out at No Frills, I think I might pick up some peas and carrots. Just for something different. We've been having a lot of corn lately, so maybe we'll get some peas and carrots or something different. I don't know, I'll probably get more corn too though, because I got a couple other menu ideas that require corn. So I get some more of that too, but just go ahead and make that. Everything in the oven is pretty much done. So by the time we finish this, everything will be done, and then we'll be able to dish it all out. Boom! And the chicken's done. Hey Trista.
Yeah?
Chicken's done.
Yep. It looks good.
It does look pretty good, doesn't it?
It smells good.
And the chicken's done, and the potatoes are done. And now we can go ahead and dish up our dinner. What is your problem?
When you pointed the camera, okay, you said the chicken was done, then
Yeah.
you pointed the camera at the corn, then you're like, and the chicken's done, and the potatoes are done. You didn't say corn. You said
Yes, I
chicken.
did.
No, you didn't.
I guess
Play
we'll
it
find
back.
out in post,
Play
won't
it
we?
back. Play it back. You said it.
Don't you start with me. Okay, no chicken for you.
No, I won't.
Nope. See? Close the lid. Chicken's off limits for you now.
Fine.
I'm just kidding. Now it's done, and you can go ahead and lift your dinner. We're gonna go ahead and have dinner, and it's gonna be awesome. That's gonna do it for this week's video. Thanks for watching this week's video. You hear that? I just said that?
Yeah.
Because I think it's Muesday, so I'm not making a video until next Muesday.
Yeah.
Because I'm insane.
It is music.
That's gonna do it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed another Cooking with Tone and trip out to Tim's. Hope you guys are enjoying these daily videos, because, you know, I've just been pretty much vlogging what I'm doing. I'm starting to feel better though. I think I wasn't rested enough before. And hopefully we can do some more stuff now that I'm feeling a little more rested. And there you go. I think Scotty's picking up that car. It might be a couple days though before he can work out like the payment and switching the ownership and stuff over. But I think that's the car Scotty's gonna buy. So there you go. Hopefully he'll get that sorted out the next couple of days. And we can make a trip up to Owen Sound, do some shopping. That'd be pretty fun. Tune in tomorrow for tomorrow's video. It's gonna be a big exciting day. We're going over to Aunt Tammy's and we're gonna hang out with Tammy and our little friend Gemma. That's gonna be pretty fun, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out with Tammy and our little friend Gemma.
I'll be more awake, maybe. We'll see.
Hopefully. Cool beans. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Rock on.